is the concluding topic in this chapter, nitrogen cycle. This already we discussed in biological nitrogen fixation. I explained various steps, if you remember: ammonification, nitrification, denitrification, symbiotic nitrogen fixation, giving an example of rhizobium and all. You remember, if you remember all those things, the same thing is part of nitrogen cycle. Here, but 2 points are just addable to the nitrogen fixation concept. See here, when you take the nitrogen fixation, what is there? The atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken up by the plants in the gaseous form of N2. So it has to be converted by various ways. In ammonification or nitrification, all the processes we discussed. How nitrogen can be converted to ammonia and how nitrates conversion, nitrites conversion, all that we discussed. Okay. Now here, other than that, this is one part of the biological nitrogen fixation process. Other than that, we are having non-biological nitrogen fixation. Understand the difference between the words. Biological nitrogen fixation requires the useful bacteria. Here, we discussed rhizobium, nitrosomonas, nitrobacter. All the examples I have given for the biological nitrogen fixation. But nitrogen cycle carries not only the biological part, but also non-biological part. This is the non-biological part. When we take non-biological part, no bacteria is involved in fixing nitrogen. This happens by means of lightning process. Lightning during rain time, when you see the lightning not only gives a kind of brightness, but it also converts the nitrates and ammonia in the rainwater into useful nitrogen form. So that's the photochemical lightning we call. So that's the non-biological nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation is nothing but atmospheric nitrogen is converted into useful nitrogen forms, isn't it? So that conversion will be done by the lightning process. And not only lightning, even the photochemical other processes also will convert the atmospheric nitrogen into useful nitrogen formats. Okay, even the fertilizers uses, this is also a method of nitrogen cycle. See, using fertilizers instead of going for natural organic farming, we will use the general conventional methods by using fertilizers, nitrogen fertilizers, phosphorus fertilizers to get a good produce. Okay, so that's all the nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle includes biological part and non-biological part. This all includes non-biological part. Here, first question that was given as question 12, but try to answer it. Because mushrooms are not plants, they are different category of microorganisms. So it can't be A. Fantastic. Go for the next question. Be confident. It's D. It's D. Absolutely, it's D. Smallpox caused by virus. Cancer cannot be caused by fungus. Tuberculosis caused by bacteria. So aspergillus. Yes, Naisha. Yes, Ronak. Yes. Why remaining people are not participating? Alex was there. Veda, I didn't get answer from Veda for this question. Kirtana? Everyone try to answer. Even though it goes wrong, doesn't matter. Okay. Vernika, Kirtana, try to answer. B. Yes. B. It's B. It is B. That's all. 5 seconds enough. B. B only, Veda. Be confident. B only. Then, next question. Fermentation of sugars occurs by D. 14 C. Yes. Arjun. 14 is not C. 14 is B. Yeast is not bacterium. Yeast is fungus. That's okay. 15 not B. 15 not D. No, Kitana. 15 C. Oh my God. I didn't get correct answer for 15th question. Arjun, try to read the question again and answer it. The 15th and 16th one. A, for which one? A option, Veda? You mean for 15? Yes, absolutely. That Kavya, absolutely, it's correct. For 15, it's for 15. You are saying D, Kavya. Yes, absolutely. 16C. Fine. Isn't it? Yes, C only. Biological process. The whole process we are asking. We didn't ask specifically any one step. They asked the whole process. So C. Is that clear? For East, for 15, the answer is fungus. Then for fermentation of sugars, Saccharomyces. The table I gave, Saccharomyces is the one which ferments. Penicillium is the one which gives antibiotic, not fermentation. Then biological process they asked, the whole biological process. So that is nothing but nitrogen fixation. BAC. Fine? You're not sure. There's a dilemma between A and B. Okay. Let's see. See, when this kind of question is given, you first, last time also when we discussed some questions, I told, don't go for in an order. Just try to get an idea which one is easy to mention in the answer. See, here nitrogen to ammonia conversion they asked. Then nitrogen to ammonia conversion again. So both the words are same, isn't it? So you may get a confusion over here. So what you do is you go on reading the whole question then. Nitrates into ammonia. Nitrates into ammonia. Everybody know that thing. So that is nitrate reduction. Okay. For instance, you take it for granted that word also you didn't get any hint immediately after reading that. But ammonia into nitrates. So that's definitely you'll get an idea. Ammonia into nitrates. Nitrification, isn't it? So nitrification you got. So the fourth place nitrification is not there in any option except B. Got it? Even though the first one and the second statement confuses you, the last statement gives a certain answer, isn't it? So this can be solved within 10 seconds. So when you're reading a question, don't go in a matter like we have to go in an order and find out what the answer is. It takes time, isn't it? Then the first one is A, obviously everybody know that. Then anaerobic nitrogen fixing bacteria. So the example is Clostridium. Clostridium is a bacteria which fixes the atmospheric nitrogen even in the absence of oxygen. Anaerobic condition is absence of oxygen. Okay. So in the deep roots also, in underwater, some of the underwater plants are there. In deep roots also nitrogen can be fixed by this special bacteria called Clostridium. This point we didn't covered in the concept, but I thought of sharing this. That's why I gave that question. I choose this Clostridium. Okay. So remember, Clostridium is the bacteria which will fix nitrogen even in the absence of oxygen in deep underwater. Yes, Veda is correct. Excellent, Naisha. Yes, very good. Ronak, virus causes tuberculosis. Kavya, what happened to you, girl? Virus won't cause tuberculosis. We discussed it not many times. Yeah, so correct answer C, first given by Veda, Naisha. Yeah, Hitan also. That's okay. That's okay. So the list of diseases and microorganisms I gave so that you won't get a confusion. Even I discussed the bacterial diseases, especially giving each one a single note, a single sentence for each bacterial disease because you will remember all those things. Okay.